Today I'm going to tell you a doll story. The story's name is The Doll of Maya. Stay with me. I hope you enjoy it. Setting: the Indian subcontinent. How much does this doll cost? Anil asked. He had never walked to this isolated edge of the village before. That afternoon, while wandering through the quiet countryside, he noticed a strange man. A thin, skeletal-looking figure dressed entirely in black. His head was covered in tangled matted hair, and long rough beard hung over his face. The man sat beside a mound of earth on a torn mat. Around him were strange herbs, human skulls, animal bones, and small metal objects. One glance, and Anil realized this man looked like a Kapalik. In front of the man, there was a bag, and right in front of that bag sat the doll. Lower voice, curiosity. It was a smooth, pale doll, about 7 inches tall, a small girl. The Kapalik didn't respond, so Anil stepped closer and asked again, "I really like this doll. Would you sell it to me?" Without looking at him, the man stayed silent, then suddenly said, "This doll is not for sale." Anil was a history teacher. He loved collecting old and antique things. Since childhood, he had gathered unusual objects. To him, every old object felt like carrying a hidden story. This doll had already captured his attention, so he smiled and said, "Everything has a price. There's nothing that money can't buy." The Kapalik finally looked at him, then said, "This doll is not good. But if you're not afraid, you may take it for free. But remember, I will never take it back." Anil stared in surprise. Inside, he laughed. "A doll? What could possibly be scary about a doll? And who gives something away for free these days?" He asked. "Why wouldn't I keep it? It's not even that big." The man replied, "Take it then. Keep it carefully." Anil happily accepted. Under the fading evening light, he examined it closely. It was made from bone, smooth, beautifully crafted. The eyes, so detailed that if you stared too long, it felt like the doll was staring back. It looked like a village girl. Delicate features, strangely beautiful. Anil thanked the man, put the doll into his pocket, and walked home. For the first time in a long while, he felt excited. Anil lived alone. His parents had died when he was very young. He grew up at his uncle's house, but never got along with his aunt. After getting his teaching job, he moved far away. He rented a small room and stayed alone. He never married. Cooking was always troublesome. At night, he cooked for himself. In the mornings, he ate at a small market shop before school. Back home, Anil washed up and placed the doll on the table beside his bed. Then he made dinner. After eating, he sat on the bed, holding the doll under the electric light, examining every detail. 20 minutes passed. Eventually, sleep took over. He placed the doll back on the table and lay down. No one knows how long he slept. Then, a faint, rustling sound woke him. A soft floral scent filled the room. Moonlight entered through the window, spreading across the floor like a silver blanket. Then, Anil froze. It sounded like someone, a woman, was humming inside the bathroom. He listened carefully. Suddenly, the sound stopped. Then, giggles. A soft, playful girl's laugh. Very slow now. Anil switched on the light and walked carefully toward the bathroom. Water was still running from the shower. The bathroom door was locked from the inside. Anil was brave, so he asked, "Who are you? And how did you get inside?" Silence. Only water. Slowly, he pushed open the door, peeked inside. No one. No one at all. Yet, the shower kept running. He searched everywhere. Nothing. Then, just as he turned, he noticed something near his feet. A bundle of wet hair. Very long. Far too long to belong to him. And he lived alone. So, whose hair was it? Thinking voice. He tried explaining it away. Maybe the wind carried it. Maybe he forgot to turn off the shower. Maybe his mind was playing tricks. So he returned to his room. And then, he stopped. The doll was lying on his bed. His heart skipped. He clearly remembered. He had left it on the table. Slowly, he picked it up and froze. The doll was completely soaked, wet, as if someone had just bathed it. Anil tried to convince himself. Maybe he moved it unknowingly. Maybe he forgot. Without thinking further, he turned off the light and went back to sleep. Closing. The next morning, Anil woke up, took a bath, got ready, and left for school. But what happened after that is a story for another night. Thanks for listening. Tomorrow, we'll bring another horror story. Stay tuned and wait for the next one.